Hey everyone, and welcome to Game Week 2 team selection. I'm going to try to do it a little earlier this week because it is still summer and I still got a little time in my hands so I can get things out earlier than the day before, which normally ends up happening mid-season. If you've been liking all the content so far, please don't forget to like, subscribe. Hope to do some more game day reviews and shorts as well. So stay tuned for those, and I'll get the team selection series out as well. But lots to talk about this week. And things there's so many players that I want to bring in, but I really find it hard not to roll transfers in game week 2. You just want to see more information, you want to see more consistency. The only thing that kind of threw me off with that is I guess I didn't read the update that we're going to be doing player or price changes from game week 1. I had two players impacted. Castellanos went up by 0.2 and Teo Hernandez went down by 0.2. So I still have the same team value overall. I had one player go up and one player go down. Um, and I'll kind of talk about some of the players that I am planning on getting in or at least I want. And most of those come from Atalanta, I'd say. Retegui, I feel like it might be a must. I feel like if Keane blanks again, I might be trying to go up from him because I do still have the 1.8 mil in the bank. So even if Retegui were to take another price increase, um, I could still get him without too much of an issue. And then I could also fund it by dropping one of my other midfielders, probably if Pulisic doesn't do well again. Actually, no, I might be moving from Ederson because Brescianini, who scored two goals, looked very attacking for Atalanta as well. Not only saves you money, but he looks like a very threatening attacker going forward. Now, if I wanted both those players, I obviously would have to get rid of Ederson. Another thing that comes to the mix is now Bellanuova has been strongly linked to Atalanta. I don't know if that transfer's been become official yet. Um, but those are three players that I actually want in right now, and I'm probably only going to be able to have two of them unless I really see things I like out of the two Atalanta strikers, bring them in next week right away, and then if the Bellanuova transfer goes through, you I could technically have three Atalanta players so long as I get the other two in before basically the team switches on the site. But my next transfer would have to be one of those three players out again. I feel like with all the transfer stuff, I'm not sure Bellanuova is actually going to play this game week because he's been so strongly linked. Uh, so they're going to be in talks. So I'm not sure Torino's going to play him, but by the time this transfer is official, if it's not already, it still might be too recent for him to go right into the Atalanta lineup. So just one thing to worry about. Obviously, a great player that I do want to keep in my squad right now. Um, but I'm not sure he's going to be playing this game week. Other players that I was really impressed by, I was really impressed by Mbangula from Juve. If he's a consistent starter and playing attacking, another good budget option. I said this in the review. You could make a very strong team for, I think, a low budget in this. I think you could probably have like several million in the bank and still have a really good team the way things stand. But we'll get into what my starting 11 is. Obviously, it's been up on the screen. You can see it. But we do have Moise Kean, Lautaro Martinez, and Castellanos up front. Um, we'll see if Kean looks a little bit more impressive this week against Venezia. This is probably his best chance to score a goal. If he doesn't, then I'd be probably concerned. Although he is still 5 mil, I could start benching him if I needed to. Castellanos looked very strong against Udinese. I'm backing him to score again. I just don't think Lautaro Martinez is going to blank 2 weeks in a row. And facing Lecce this week, I'm going to back Lautaro Martinez as my captain. Zaccagni looked really well in the Venezia games on penalties, keeping him in. Pulisic, I'll give another shot to. Against Parma, promoted side, you'd like to see better things out of Milan. Obviously, Torino's not an easy matchup, but Parma, they should be able to control the game a little better. Sula for Roma, still happy with this selection. We'll see what happens there. And Yildiz, I was very happy with how attacking he was. Uh, kind of playing that number 10 role. I could see him getting a lot of fantasy points. He'll probably be in my squad the entire year, so long as he doesn't get injured. The defense is where I'm a little shaky. I feel like Danilo and Teo Hernandez are not going to be consistently starting on the bench. I'm going to give them each another go. Uh, Basically, I'd say if either of them don't start, it's probably an early transfer in the week out to avoid another price drop and get another defender. And then we have DeMarco in there hoping for some more attacking returns this week. Svilar is going to maintain my keeper, especially with Suzuki facing Milan. Di Lorenzo is the switch, so I put in Yildiz, brought out Di Lorenzo, but he'll be in the first bench spot, Ederson in the second bench spot. I just feel like with how attacking Atalanta is, they will be scoring, which is why, I mean, I had Bellanova in this spot last week, and I wish that I had him in my starting 11 at the end of the day. But we're going to run it through again. This could come back to bite me, but I'm hoping to climb those ranks a little bit and then have a couple transfers if I want to make some decisions before game week 3. But that's my team selection. What changes have you made, or are you also rolling? Let me know in the comments. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and I will see you all again soon. Take care.